Well, I started here at Goodwill 20 years ago when there was no one out there to give me a chance to prove my self-worth, you know.
Everywhere he goes, Patrick is an ambassador for Goodwill. He takes Goodwill with him wherever he goes.
Jane, I could put Jane Ellen Mary Taylor.
She likes to be in the know with just about everything possible.
I was tired of all the failures, all the letdowns, all the people that wouldn't give me a job. And Goodwill gave me that opportunity.
When he was brought into the world, he was definitely loved by everybody. Everybody has really learned from Patrick. He's been a real blessing in our family.
They had our brother Bob the next year and a half or so, or about a year later. And then after that, there was Tim, and then Jim, and then Mary, and then Mark, and then Lisa, and then Jane. She was the caboose in our family, so.
Goodwill just kept showing me more. If you do this, this is what you can achieve. They was giving me more pay, and that was a good thing in my life, and that gave me the motivation to work more and to work harder.
Patrick is the best donation attendant that I've ever had in any of the stores that I've worked. We receive hundreds of donations a day. Unloading these donations, treating the customer right, bringing everything in, sorting it appropriately, doing it fast and efficiently.
Sometimes it's not that easy. It's hard. Well, this is my nice, happy, smile, nice baseball room. I have some race pictures, a couple race pictures, a couple of sister baseball bats, the creepers. This is a big room. It's baseball guy, so he did a lot of things in his time. That's Bill.
Jane just loves coming here to the Goodwill program. She does art studio one day, and she is in the TCE program where she does some community experience with some other friends from the Goodwill program. We come from a very sports-minded family. Jane was just one of the kids that we all played together, and so she picked up all of those things. She's been involved in Special Olympics. We were very proud of all the accomplishments that she had done, and we knew that she'd always try her best.
I like speed skating. I like to beat people. Listen, you do it. Can you ice skate?
Barely.
Hey, you can learn.
We moved to Flytown, short north. At that time, you know, they had your bullies in school. They wanted to bully me. They take my swing, take my basketball, you know. There wasn't a whole lot I could do about it because I'm the littlest guy around. But after I learned some of the skills of boxing and fighting, I fought back. And after that, everybody wanted to be my friend. At the age of 14, I was training at Thompson Recreation Center under Bill Douglas, which is Buster Douglas' dad. I was fighting guys from Cleveland, Youngstown, Zanesville. They was bringing them in, and they was taking them out. King Brokens was, I would say he was like a dad to me. If I'm missing school, if I'm missing boxing, he would come find me because he knew where I hung at. You know, I just fell in love with those guys, man, because they had something going for themselves, you know? If I just ventured off on the wrong track. Well, through the years, drug addiction took a toll on me, my family. It took me back to the streets again. You know, I wasn't spending time with my family. And back in those days, everyone called me Pete. Pete was a guy that carried guns, more of a gangster style life. And deep in my heart, I knew that wasn't who I was. It was someone that I was portraying because of my peers. Pete is not a part of my life anymore because Pete is that guy that did a whole lot of other things. And so my name is Robert. During the time that I was in prison, my son got killed. I was laying in my bunk that night when a newscast came over the TV. They said Robert Booker was killed on a drug deal. And this was something really that tore me apart. And so I do feel in my heart, and I carry it with me today, that I'm partly responsible because I wasn't there for him.
What high school did you go to?
Westone. The hospital.
Patrick was very popular in high school. Patrick, he wanted to go to every dance, and then, of course, when he graduated, he went to the prom, and then the big graduation day the following week, and we were just so proud of him.
I'm really, really, really proud. I finished at my high school. I got a diploma.
My parents, I don't know, for whatever reason, being the sixth or the seventh child, she knew that Jane would walk and talk eventually, but she was, her milestones were hit later than the rest of her siblings, and she was cognitively delayed, whatever term that you could use. But she didn't learn the same way everybody else did. Our parents passed away over 30 years ago, so we knew to come together as a family. We don't know any other way, I guess.
Did everybody take good care of you?
Yeah.
How'd they do that?
My mom did, my dad did, my sister did, my brother did, Lisa did. I lived with Marianne for a long, long time ago. Mary passed away at home.
Well, when she died, we all sat down and figured out, okay, what's the best scenario that we can create? And we were fortunate enough to be able to keep Jane's schedule or routine as seamless as possible.
At that time of my life, when my son had passed, I decided to myself that I need to make a change in my life. I used to go to AA meetings in the short north, the same area I was doing drugs from. I walk down the street, see the same fellas that I know. They would call me, "Hey Pete, come here." I was on a mission, and I was looking for that gold that I wanted. I knew I was gonna get it back there. Start looking for a job. Few places turned me down. No, you ain't got enough time clean yet. You ain't got enough time clean yet. We don't need you. That's when I came here to Goodwill. Guy looked over myself and said, "Yeah, when can you start?" Wow, I said, wow. And it surprised me. So I said, I can start tomorrow. I can't thank Goodwill enough for giving me this opportunity to show that I did have something left in me that's worth saving, And Goodwill did it for me,
Patrick is a graduate of our workforce development program. He was somebody who would come to Edge Hill and receive some job skills training and some services provided from Edge Hill, get out in the workforce and practice his job skills training. And then they helped him with resume building and things like that to where he was able to branch out and then get a job on his own with Goodwill.
We have one neighbor that lives maybe 3 houses up from us. She's very good friends with Mrs. Eckenrode.
Hi, Jane. Hi, Laura. How you doing?
I'm good.
She's a very, very friendly person, and she'd give you the shirt off of her back if she had to. She checks to make sure I'm okay, which is wonderful, and I'm glad she works.
I like Panera. I like all my friends at Panera.
There are regulars that come in when Jane's working, and they know Jane's schedule, and so she gets to visit with them a little bit. Even during work time, I think her bosses say it's okay if they're slow, that she can sit and visit, which she does well. She's a 58-year-old woman. She can make her own decisions on a lot of things. So, I go to work, and she goes to work or goes with her day program group.
Judith is my sweetheart. She's my everything to me. I have tons of grandkids. I have about 20 grandkids, man. I got a cup that they gave me. They say it says, if Grandpa can't fix it, it can't be fixed. I got a nice car. It's got R. Booker on my plates. I have my own home. My home. I have a hat collection with over 200 hats. And I've earned everything I got, and I'm proud of it.
Patrick loves his job at the donation center.
He's very personable with the customer, and the customer, it's buy-in for the customer. They want to see how that money may benefit someone like Patrick. It's coming from somebody like Patrick who really cares about the mission. Patrick is a star at Goodwill because he receives some of the highest donations when it comes to monetary contributions for campaigns like Power Giving.
How do you feel about being a professional at what you do?
Yeah, well, the other thing is I'm doing is love. It's the inner love, it's all.
The thing that makes Patrick such an amazing employee for Goodwill is basically the love that he has for everyone. He has so much love in his heart for his coworkers and friends and family, and every customer he treats with love.
Always, always, always have that smile. Always do.
Goodwill's been a lot to my sister Jane. She has developed lots of friendships and has continued her skills to be productive, to be focused, and to be able to interact in the community. And it's just been a lovely ride.
Yeah, lovely time. Lovely time.
Thanks for all you do, Goodwill.
I love that.
I want to thank my Goodwill family for all you've done and being there for me. And who am I? You know, who am I? Somebody that paid attention and got it right. I am here, an ex-felon here at Goodwill. I got the keys to the building.